Hello, my name is Steve Rother, and I am here with our little buddy Maverick, and we are going to talk about the topic of sensitizing versus desensitizing with your horses. What I want to try to talk about here is how we are always doing one or the other, no matter what's going on with your horses. Are you making them sensitive to certain situations or desensitizing them to certain things? For instance, maybe my horse is getting a little jumpy about certain things, so I might want to just get him used to, say, my legs moving around, my hands moving around, my reins moving around, and letting him know that it's okay, that he can just focus on being still right now. And then the other side of that is getting your horse to be more sensitive. So for instance, if I were to pick up these reins and start to activate, does it go clear down my horse's feet? And can he then be sensitive to these requests and focus with me and search for these things? That's as sensitizing. And am I looking for those things? Because I want my horse not to just have a hair trigger, nor do I want him to be dull. I'd like him to be somewhere in the middle. Now, some of you may have certain situations where you need a little bit of a duller horse. Maybe you have a pack horse that needs to be used to tarps and panniers and different loads and things like that. So maybe it'd be better if he's a little bit more on the quieter side of life. But then some of you might have, say, a high-end reining horse that needs to have a little bit more of a hair trigger on him. Not that he's anticipating all the time, but when you say go, he needs to go hard. So depending on your situation, you can tip that scale. But what I want you to be very aware of is everything that you do with your horses helps to affect that balance. So depending on what your goals are, keep that in mind. So say you want your horse to be a little bit more sensitive, and you're spending, say, an hour on the wash rack brushing him and bathing him, and all of a sudden he's kind of getting dull to certain things. But then you want to get him, performing better, and you spend only a couple minutes with him getting his feet lighter and sharper. That's going to start throwing things out of balance. So in your relationship with your horse, just be very aware that everything that you do counts with that horse, from catching him, haltering him, leading him, saddling him, riding him, how you put him away, and what type of mental state he's in when you put him away. That's all going to help affect the sensitizing and desensitizing sides of your horse. Get out there and see if you can get your horses a little closer to that balance that you're looking for.